It's Kim, the Homeschooling Grammy, and it's Word Wednesday time again. So please excuse me if I sound a little off, because I kind of am. I've had the flu. Day 5, and I'm really sick of it by now. But anyways, I didn't want to miss this, because you know what? The devil's been busy lately in a whole lot of ways. And I just looked at it as, if I miss putting this video up, it's just another win for him, and I'm not gonna let him win. So anyways, today let's speak life, and if you're interested, stick around and we'll get started. Okay, so pretty much what had happened is this Word Wednesday is actually from my experience that's occurred within the last couple of weeks, which is normally how I go with these things. It's usually something that's been going on, or God reveals to me at some point, and this is something that has been going on. And so yeah, I want to speak life. I want to speak life, and I want to show how our words can be so profound in somebody else's life. So Proverbs 16:24 says, "Gracious words are like a honeycomb, sweetness to the soul and health to the body." So seriously, you can either build somebody up or you can tear them down with your words. And so recently I did a video. It was part of a collab with a dear friend of mine. Her name is Emily, over from M's Essentials. Unbeknownst to Emily, and apparently unbeknownst to me, because I didn't know that my doing this collaboration with her would have such a profound effect on her. But actually it came full circle and had a profound effect on me. Not because of what I had talked about in my video, but because Em took the time to tell me how much this particular video meant to her. So I will go ahead and I will put an iCard up top to the collaboration, but I'm also going to make sure that I put a link to Emily's channel, M's Essentials, down in my description box, because I think it is important to watch and to see how God works in people's lives when you don't even know He's using you at all. So anyways, she said some really kind words to me afterwards, after she had viewed my video, and she had no idea. Now I'm going to try to keep this together today, because this is how profound her words were for me for me that day. I have been fairly honest, at least I feel like I've been honest about the fact that I have had a history of anxiety and depression. And the day that she posted on Facebook about how much this particular video meant to her, and that I inspired her, and those kinds of things, was the exact thing that I needed to hear, because I was in a very dark place that day. A very, very dark place. One that I haven't been in a very long time. And it's hard for me to talk about, because, you know, when you are a Christian, it is fed to you that you're not supposed to, you know, have trouble with anxiety or depression, or, you know, your faith must not be strong enough, or you must this, or you must that, or you didn't pray enough, or you didn't whatever enough. But that's not true. And I have found that the more vocal that I am becoming, and the more that I speak about Jesus, I am being bombarded in many ways. Um, Mostly it seems to be through my health. Seems to be his number one target here lately. Um, my TN, the flu. And then amongst the flu, Saturday, I had a perfectly normal tooth on my TN side, mind you. Uh, that had no filling, no cavity, nothing. Nothing was wrong with it whatsoever. I bit into something and I thought that something had gotten stuck between my two teeth, but no, that's not what had happened. This particular tooth actually fractured, and it fractured right down the center. Like if you were to cut something down the center, like this way. Um, and I was shocked because it didn't even hurt. Um, so I was fortunate enough that I was able to find a dentist that would pull it yesterday because that was the only option that I had. Um, it was fractured all the way to the root, and it's miraculous that it didn't hurt. But the poor dude really earned his money. Let's just say that. Okay, so enough backstory. But I just wanted you all to know that our words really can speak life or death to people. And they can speak life, and they do speak life. And what it has occurred out of a collaboration, out of a simple collaboration on YouTube, one that, I joined in on, apparently touched Emily greatly. But in return, her words touched me greatly. Because I had decided that day that nobody really needed to hear what I had to say anymore. It was a bad day. Let's just say that. I wasn't going to, I'd removed myself from social media pretty much. I had deleted my Facebook page, I had deleted my Instagram account, and I was seriously considering deleting, my YouTube channel. So, anyway, God was speaking to me that very next morning. I know he was. There's no question in my mind, saying, Kim, open back up your stuff. You need to open it up. I have something for you. There's something you need to see. And I saw the post from Emily. And it made me realize that once again, Satan had found a crack in my armor. And he'll use just about anything. So I don't talk about everything that goes on in my private life because some things are just that private. But there's a lot. And, we're raising our grandchild, and grandparents aren't supposed to raise their grandchild, and I'm just going to leave it at that. And we are so blessed that we do, and blessed that we're able. But with it comes a lot of stuff. Okay, so I just wanted, to show how much people's words, people's acts of kindness, and speaking life into somebody else can affect them for the long haul. Like, sometimes you think something that you do is so minute and so small, but you don't realize that it's huge. So anyways, John 1:5, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. And that is exactly what happened to me. That is exactly what happened to me. The light shines in the darkness. So as I feel like I'm enveloped in complete darkness that day, because that's what it felt like. I felt myself spiraling again, out of control, into a place that I didn't want to go again, but I wasn't sure how to get out of it. Praying and saying stuff that my poor husband has to hear. And I feel bad that he had to hear those things from me, because words are powerful. And can't imagine what it must be like to hear your wife, say stuff about how hard it is and how you're just really tired. So anyways, John 1:5, the light shines in the darkness, and the darkness has not overcome it. So although I felt like I was in the dark, I never was. God was there for me the whole time. Jesus was there the whole time. And the fact that I still heard his voice amongst the chaos that was being created around me, and it led me to see what Emily had to say, is miraculous and beautiful and wonderful. And she's not the only one. She's not the only one. My dear friend Ingrid, that's my girl too. If you haven't checked out Ingrid, you should check her out. Ingrid from Mommy and Mia Homeschool Chronicles. She has really been she's become my really good friend. She's my best friend in the YouTube world. She gets me when lots of people don't. And it's really cool to have somebody that you can be so raw with and so open with, and that it's okay. And they like you and they love you anyway. Because not many people will do that. Not many people will take the time to hear about the really ugly stuff and still be willing to stick around. At least that's been my experience so far. But I think that God is teaching me something new in that arena of my life too. That beyond my husband, who knows every bit of me, there are people out there. There are true, real friendships out there that can be developed. So anyways, I just thought that I would share this. So make sure that you speak life, because in speaking life to other people, you can pull them out of the darkness. I hope this was a blessing to you. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon.